Hi everyone, greetings from the Netherlands. It's Angela. Hope you guys are good and thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my very easy method. And in here I have my beans already washed and clean, one full onion and pepper. And here I have 2 eggs, a little bit of salt, and 1 stock cube, bouillon cube. And in here I have some prawn, I have some slices of salmon, and I have sunflower oil and fish spice to spice my prawn and fish. And these are the containers I'm going to be using: an aluminum container and some lid. Very easy to use and handy. This is the bowl I'm going to be using, my blender of course, and I have also foil paper. You also need foil paper for the pot under your pot. So now I'm going to start blending. I think I'm going to blend this in 2 batches to make it easy for my blender. I'm going to add the salt to it and the stock cube as well. I'm adding 1 of the egg. And I'm adding a little bit of oil. Now I'm going to blend. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it to make it easy to be blended. You can see my beans is completely smooth. Completely smooth. Now I'm adding it to my clean bowl. It's a very easy method. When you try mai like this, you see mai is not difficult to prepare. And that's the second batch. Now I'm going to blend the last one. And I decided to add a tomato to it, just 1 tomato. I'm adding the other egg. Oil also. Just the oil you need to prepare the mai. So you just blend everything together. And I added water. Now I'm blending. You see, it's completely smooth. So now I'm adding it to the other one in the bowl. You can see my mixture is completely mixed. I don't have to do anything anymore, mix anything to it again. It's light enough, it's not too thick. But if yours is thick, you can add water to it. Because I added enough water, so it's not thick. And this is black eye beans. Those of you that don't know black eye beans, this is black eye beans. So this is what I soaked and I washed the skin out. That's how I got the beans I'm using. So whenever I'm free, I'm less busy, free from work, I just wash a lot of beans and I store in my freezer. And now I'm spicing my prawn. I just mix it all in. Not too much spice. I don't want it salty. So now this is the pot I'm using. Just going to add a little bit of water to it. And I'm going to put foil paper. That's aluminum paper. Here we call it foil paper. Aluminum paper under the pot. Under the pot, yeah, on top of the water. Mind you, the water, the foil paper, the aluminum paper have to separate your mai from the water. You can see my beans is completely mixed. So now I'm going to just fill in the containers I'm using. You don't have to fill anything you are using, any container of your choice that you are using. You don't have to fill it too much. You can. Some people use cellophane, that is plastic papers. I don't know, cellophane, and some people use tin cups. And some people use plastic, rubber. Some people use leaf. I use leaf sometimes. So you can see I fill it all in and I put my prawns and the fish on it. Now I also close the lid and I'm just closing it with the lid. You can see what I'm doing. It's so easy, so handy to use these containers. Now you can see my pot. I'm going to fill everything in. Just arrange it, but I think it's not going to fit in this pot. It's not fitting, so I just use a bigger pot, bigger something to cook. That's a wok. I use my wok to fit it all in. So I just close it. Mind you, you have to keep checking if there's still water in the pot. So I'm going to leave it to cook for 30 minutes, but you have to keep checking to add water to it if there's no water anymore. So now I already checked now after 30 minutes. So now I'm adding water to it. Your water has to be under your aluminum paper, not on your aluminum paper, under, that is in the pot. You see, I'm going to let it cook now for another 15 minutes. That's 45 minutes altogether. You can also leave it for 1 hour. Depends on how much you have in your pot and how high your heat is. Now my mai is cooked. It's completely ready. If you really want to enjoy your mai, you let it cool down a little bit. So this is my mai. This is the result. Very soft and yummy. Now it's very hot. If you really want to enjoy it, as I said, let it cool down. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like my page, help me to build my YouTube channel, Angela's Easy Cooking, and build my page as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Please help me be sharing my videos, like, subscribe, send me comment. Just tell me how you feel. Doesn't matter what you think. Just tell me how you feel. Easy.